Thank you all for coming. Today is a very proud and historic moment for all of Nagaland. Our players from Nagaland have just arrived in Dimapur, bringing a total of 11 medals, 8 golds and 3 silver, with our very own player Vilase winning the player of the tournament and Sonia winning the emerging player. What makes this victory even more sweet and even more historic is the fact that pickleball एक साल लगे थे introduce in the state, and then in such a short span of time, Malna players have been able to compete at par with all the national players. So, I think we should all be very proud of our players and how far pickleball has come. I want to, on behalf of Nagaland Pickleball Association, I want to congratulate the entire team, all our supporters and well-wishers throughout in Kolkata as well as in Nagaland. I know that to the beginning has in the future, Aru Bishi tournaments jitiwo will, as an association and as the players as well, athletes will give in everything, and then we'll make sure that Nagaland Lanam will put it in the pickleball map. Thank you.
Can you dwell on what tournament was it? Where was it held? When, from when, and till which date?
Yes. So just to give you a brief, the Kolkata Open Eastern India last सबसे दांगो tournament था किसे so far. A total of 310 players had participated. 1,021 matches था किसे over the span of 4 days, and out of which Mohanla team 8 golds and 3 silvers annual participation. Advanced थी जीती है singles, then intermediate singles भी जीती है, intermediate advanced men's doubles भी जीती है, और there's a lot of other categories. Okay, so a total Nagaland about 22 players jaise out of tournament ne kon isna 310 players thagise total. Nagaland Pickleball Association we have not started the registration process as yet, but I can, as far as I'm aware, at least 100 players in Sado thakibo mohan no na association de.
So what does this victory mean for the future of pickleball in Nagaland?
So kon isna, with this victory, it's just a stepping stone. It'll encourage the future players as well. Grassroots khan vishay gulibi or amateurs khan vishay gulibi. It's a very bhal opportunity as sab manuge enga chance paado na. So it'll encourage more players in the future to come.
First of all, thank you, the whole media fraternity that's come to the airport. It was a very good exposure and experience for us going out of our own comfort zone to Kolkata. This was called the second edition of the Kolkata Open 2026. So Mogan Kwan is na pickleball to ek saal opori hoise Dimapurte, I mean Nagaland ti khela to. To yati bitor to Mogan sob bale khele babe hole bi bahar de jale to competition and the level of the gameplay is very high, and then so we learned a lot of things. The gameplay, the standard of playing, we still lag behind. We think we're champions here, but when we go out there, example, I myself participated in the 40 plus category with my partner Ringo, and we kind of did well. We won 3 games, but in the semi-final we were Shaguli ke Lion Gende Philai Janizana Asia la number 2 ito Vinay, Mr. Vinay the pro ko ita na tayo logod log paise to mon klise. We really struggled, but we gained a lot of experience, and we come back home with a lot of love from them as well. And then it makes us more confident, and now we can, share the experience to our fellow mates here who could not make it this time. So, Kwan is now ito in the first time, inika state pra bahar jabole opportunity to bike na mokan. 22 of us were the official participants, and out of the 22, we could fetch 8 gold medals and 3 silver. So I think it was an amazing. I was also taken by surprise that we could gain so many medals. So it definitely shows that we have talent, and it also shows that we Nagas are always gifted with sports and music, and so we should continue to. Pickleball is not going back. Pickleball is going to grow. We can see that pickleball. In the last 1-2 years has mushroomed all over Dimapur and Kohima as well. So ito game to kuan is na notun game ase. Mano bishi bin najanibo. It's in short, in a nutshell, it's a mix of table tennis, badminton, it's a racket game. So, but it's squeezed down to a smaller size and easier to play. So everybody can play. It's কি কয় ছোট বাচ্চা কান বি মহিলা ডটার কান 6-7 সাল বাচ্চা কান বি খেলিব পারে. My father's age 74 plus people also can play. So in pickleball the advantage and the good thing about pickleball is it has no bar. Any size can play, any mood can play. So it's not a very. It is of course a very now it's a professional and very it's a serious sport now. But one is not. It has its flexibility. That's why everyone wants to get into the game. So the growth and coming up of this game is very very fast. Yeah. Yeah.
Sports, when it comes to sport, scholarship in terms of financial aid is very important. So tournament kilo jaramde representing the state, if I'm not mistaken. Did you receive any financial aid from the state government?
State government as such, we did not approach this time because this thing was out of, it was abruptly it happened. But as we have the Nagaland Pickleball Association, where Mr. Nathan Zeliang is the president, so they were, generous enough to sponsor 3 of our main players, Kevin Lowe, Imsuran and Villa. So they all fetched gold medals. So they were sponsored by the Nagaland Pickleball Association, and then my colleague Mr. Abu Metha, who is also the advisor of the Nagaland Pickleball Association, he also sponsored the logistics at Kolkata, accommodations and transportations and all that. So all of us put our hands together, and then this was just a trial. Now that we know that we are good at it, we will surely approach the government and see that the next time we get something more substantial, and then we go in a bigger group, and I'm sure we will perform better because our boys and girls have done a marvelous job this time. Yeah. Criteria as such, and in a sense like a Nagaland Pickleball Association, there are no criteria as such. I mean, the body is already formed, so I'm sure anybody who wants to be a member or part of it can always approach the governing team, the members, and then be a part of it. And then there's already a structure and the team formed, so it's just picking up and it's new. So nothing so official about it. So it's it's okay for anybody to join. I'm sure the president will be more than happy to have more members in the association. Yeah. As of now, if I'm not wrong, roughly Dimapur itself would be having about I think around 15 plus courts. Yeah, and 20 plus courts, and it's like I said earlier, it's mushrooming because everybody is getting into the game, and then more courts are coming up as we see around here.
Athletes who are dreaming of joining the pickleball paddle, picking up the paddle, like what do you want to say to them, the young athletes?
I would suggest them to first go through the basics. If possible, try find a coach which we don't have right now in Nagaland, but they can obviously join any court, watch other players play, and they can pick up the game.
It was very good. No, we didn't expect this result at all. It was our first tournament actually, but yeah, all because of God's grace, we could do it. It was a very good experience.
Winning the player of the tournament, how does it feel?
Feels very good. I was also surprised there was much better players than me, but I think winning 2 singles gold category, I think that helped me.
So last question, आपने दुजन इनका अलग स्टेज बाहर टे उलायना खिलाला तो first time असना आगे देवी इनका जायना participate कोई ना हालास.
My first time as I think
For me,
second time.
this is my second time. Okay. First, I represented Nagaland for the IPA Nationals in Bangalore last year.
Okay. We want to thank the Nagaland Pickleball Association, Sir Abu, Brother Kuchi, Brother Mikato for all the sponsors. Takan karni mokan jaina kilo paise. Takani sab mokan flight, hotels kan sab takani sponsor koise. So big thanks to them.